3-1 go.
3-1.
Sweet
How did-
or wheat?
Is that's not the ABCs, man. Anyway, we're live. Welcome
Hello.
to Biscuitin RPG, home of whatever the hell
Us.
this is. Yeah, the Red Opera and City of Illumination, which we should be having tomorrow, unless Mike decides he just wants to take a nap, which would be rude. So please don't do that.
It could happen anytime.
I want to save the city, you son of a bitch. Anyway, yes. I have been pretty lax on Twitter lately. I've been kind of avoiding it, outside of a few things here and there, just because, no, I just keep seeing things that make me angry. So, go check out my Ko-Fi and my Drive-Thru RPG stuff. Ko-Fi's like
Buy this man a
80% free
coffee.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
buy him a coffee.
Yeah, it's only like $3 according to them, when we all know that a coffee that I normally drink is like $5. and
Mofo,
up.
I bought you a triple espresso already.
I
at
know, you're fine. I'm not talking about you. Jesus. Yes, everyone be like Alias. Buy me a triple espresso. You fuckers.
I'll buy your death wish.
Ooh, I do have. No, I don't have any of that. I just
I'm gonna get you some black from Japan. It'll be great.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Shout outs, I guess, buy my shit. Also, if you're into really stupid things and you want to be mean to people that park like shit, I did create a new product and threw it on
Yeah.
my Dazzle. You can go to my link tree on my Twitter, and you too can be the proud owner of this fancy card. Congratulations, you park like an asshole. And on the back it says your entitlement is showing. So you know you want to go buy that.
How many comes in the pack?
100 per pack.
Interesting.
I've also noticed, weirdly enough, on that shop, you can change the color of the card. It does not change the text font. So please get it in the black card. Do not get the white card, even if it's cheaper, because the text is going to be white. You will not be able to read it.
How about a dark
Although that
purple?
could be fun.
Just them really squinting at it and
Yeah,
then
it's like, what is
realizing
this?
they're being
Oh, that son of a bitch. All right.
just do outlines and have them color it in.
Using
Drawing
chalk and
between the
chalk line over
lines.
the top. Yeah. Quill, you wanted to do a shout out?
Oh yeah. To anyone who's been helping me out on Twitter with money and just getting my story out there, thank you so much. I have gotten so many job offers, and I am so glad that I can move on from them
Yay!
to here, actually.
Yes. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I know that there've been a lot of people that went through a lot of shitty situations, quite frankly. You can see all of my opinions on that on Twitter. You can see Quill's opinions on Twitter as well as probably everyone else. So yeah, don't.
I've been
let
explicitly
monsters lie.
quiet about it, but yeah, I try to keep my Twitter nice and lighthearted and fun.
I like to burn down the internet.
Fair, honestly.
I'm just the sarcastic, bitchy person on Twitter.
But in tonight's
like,
game,
let me
I
tell you
want
what
to
happened.
watch the world burn.
All right, fair enough. And with that, we'll go ahead and get started with a recap of... Where the hell is that? Okay. Over here. All right. I'm going to go into the session summaries.
What was it, like a grand dinner?
Yeah. Session
Yeah, it was
29.
Call it.
a royal feast
Thing.
politics thing that
Yes.
Grimeyes was exhausted for.
Session 29. Court takes forever. We rejoined the party as they are in the middle of the political chess tournament that is the accursed court. Vying for position and support, they soon learned that the patrons have also been invited to this little shindig as well. And they must gain the support. Jesus, I really should pay an
Why do you
editor.
write things like that?
Because I was so tired.
No, I figured you out. When you write these, you type things like, Jesus, what am I thinking? You're reading it verbatim.
Shut up! You don't need to tell.
Figured your trick out.
Don't tell the audience the magic behind the screen.
The magic behind the screen is that Quill isn't doing the editing anymore.
Fuck you guys.
We
He's-
need big fonts,
moved,
big
he's
print,
moved,
large
he's
print.
moved on to better things.
Yeah.
Gonna get you a teleprompter.
And then I'll just be reading it real slow, and then it'll be gone. And I'll be like, I don't know where I was. All right, and they must gain the support of the patrons as well. And then it just jumps into they gain the support of the lurker in the deep, the fiend, and the old ones, sealing what might potentially be a victory in the court. And then I would have written more here, but let's be honest, we were all having an inadmissible court day. Oh, yeah. I did make that t-shirt too. It says, whatever I say is inadmissible in court. So go to Zazzle, find Biscuit 10 RPG, and you'll find that t-shirt as well.
Actually, you should just send one of those T-shirts to Satine and Jameson. Because
Just sent a t-shirt that says anything I say is inadmissible in court.
Listen, there were investigations that happened. There was no factual accuracy found. All right,
No factual. Yeah, exactly.
there was no factual accuracy.
Everything was some things were found to be factually inaccurate. You know, that's called gaslighting, my friends. Anyway, when a messenger burst into the court and approached Dorian, handing him a scrap of paper, Dorian's face went white as he looked up and said, "Who invited him?" And this isn't part of it, but I did put previous and new summaries are in the attached file. But it was close enough that I've included it in today's summary. I apologize for nothing.
Nothing. Yes.
All right. With that, let's go ahead and get started. So, basically, the person who entered the room was not a guard. Because I'm going to be honest, when we were wrapping up that session, I really wanted to hit that point, and I hadn't read this section yet. I mean, I have, but it's been about 30 sessions ago.
Talk about me peeling the curtain back. Come on, man.
Shut up. I do what I want. It's my channel.
Whatever. I do what I want.
I'll say what I want. All right.
Whatever.
What the hell? Okay, no. Okay, never mind. I was like, that's wrong. That's not the court. Okay, so Dorian is reading the letter, and his face is just going further and further south. Basically, his features are looking more downtrodden the further down this missive he reads. And every single patron, and I mean the patrons themselves, the people that are standing in for them, and the patrons that have shown up, are looking at Dorian expectantly. And he looks up and he says, "It seems we have a performance coming tonight. A performance in tatters. We are..." And he looks over. "Which one of you is carrying the symbol from the stranger from session 2?
that would be Grim Eyes.
Yeah, that's me.
So that symbol is no longer just a symbol, it's glowing, you begin to notice. And it doesn't matter where you put it. If it's in a bag, the light is so bright that it's visible. And
and Grim Eyes is going to the fuck and pull it out.
Yep. He
Well,
looks
that's
at you
ominous.
all and goes, "Come with me."
Do I gotta? Okay.
He
Think you might
motions to
kill us
all
if
of
we
you.
don't. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
As you all approach Dorian and Dorian leads you all across the room, you begin noticing that every patron in the place has begun to put up what appears to be it. I mean, you all cast magic, so you all see the casting of defensive spells and channeling magic, with the exception of the representative for Akno Ra, who seems rather indifferent.
I'm blanking on who Aknora is.
Aknora
Oh, that's
is
the one we released.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
You let old Cranky Pants out of his dungeon.
We
The
turned
old
him into
ones.
Akiesra.
Yes.
Yes,
It's gonna take at least another like 10 sessions for me to remember that's his freaking name.
You are tired, which is great.
I am, yeah.
All right. So, as Dorian leads you over to a kind of a quieter corner of the courtroom, he dumps his chalice into basically where the rush is kind of in a waterfall-esque looking thing. It's kind of like a decorative thing, and he puts his chalice in and he takes a drink. How did you get that?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember anymore. Some guy
Actually-
gave it to me.
Actually, yeah. If I remember right, it's been a while with the war and all. There was a report of we were visiting an alchemist, and the entire village went crazy after a performance. Something about a golden
Right.
apple.
Yes, it was the weird actor.
We chatted with him for a little bit. He gave that to Grim Eyes, and don't remember that much more. I don't really remember.
No, I think that
the-
was literally it. He handed it to me and then he fucked off.
Great. Well, unfortunately, I believe you brought him here with the energy coming off of that object.
Hmm.
So,
My apologies. If I had known that it did anything, I would have probably thrown it in something.
it may not
Somewhere.
have been that easy to get rid of. Anyway, the play that is spoken of, and he hands you whoever wants it, he hands the missive out.
I'll take it.
The missive says, Your Majesty, I am proud to introduce myself to you and your esteemed guests. I am no one but a humble stranger in tatters, a performer on the cosmic stage. Your court has been selected for a performance. I do hope it is enlightening for you. We shall arrive in 3 bells. So you basically got 3 hours before this is happening. He goes, the play that's spoken of in this is one of madness put on by another patron. He is quite powerful and can unbalance this world. We must find a solution.
Well, it just so happens that I am also an actor. Perhaps we could put on a counter performance to distract him from performing this play.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm not really good at performances of
Oh,
delicate sorts.
no worries. I mean, I have the illusion magic. I have the voice throwing. I even have a few scripts on me, actually.
I'm less an actor and more a director. I work best behind the scenes, personally.
Or as a distraction, as evidenced by your still burning cloak.
Oh no, that went out probably about halfway through this conversation. But at the reminder of it, Grim Eyes does look down and set it on fire again.
As you're all kind of discussing, the representative for Akno Ra, typo, sorry, walks up and says, "This stranger in tatters, I know of him. As you remember, the representative for Akno Ra is a pureblood Yuan-Ti.
That's right.
Since you're on good terms with her, she says, the stranger in tatters is a powerful old one who spreads his influence through performances. Although he does have a stipulation. He will not put on his show if others offer to entertain him. Although afterward he will demand you become a member of his troop, and you must fight for your sanity inside his realm.
Hmm.
We faced worse odds before, honestly.
Hmm.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't like any of that whatsoever.
It's either you watch his performance and potentially go mad, as that town you spoke of,
Pass.
or you
Yeah,
distract him and have maybe a slightly better advantage.
So the stranger. I'm just
rather,
trying
I'd
to
rather.
get an idea for his temperament to figure out what would be best. Am I right in thinking that he prefers things with conflicting emotions? Because when we were in that town after that performance, everyone was in either ecstasy or anger or just all sorts of emotions. Is that right?
It doesn't matter. It has to be a good performance. Since he spreads madness through his performances, everyone breaks different.
Hmm. I have a tale in mind. And it took a little bit of
Dorian looks at you all and says, "Well, if you're planning on putting on a show, I would recommend making it a good one, and perhaps reaching out to those here." And he kind of gestures to the patrons for help, ideas,
Mhm.
so as not to make fools of yourselves.
Set design.
Yep. Okay.
Very good. Yes.
And Dorian goes back to the throne and kind of gives a thing saying the court will not end yet, because to do so would be to insult their esteemed guest. So people will still be talking and chatting and everything like that, but it's kind of a muffled, hushed feel to the crowd now because everyone is worried.
I rather like that.
So, real quick, I completely lost in the whole fact that you all went through a city that sort of experienced what's about to happen.
Yes, you were not here with
Right.
us.
Yes.
It's
I
a very interesting situation. That's where Rosina died the first time, actually.
yes.
Oh, wait, she died?
Yes,
Yep.
she got better.
So
Obvious,
I've actually
yeah.
So
done-
essential. You know that in the Shadelands, if someone dies, they don't come back.
Yeah, I want to keep that myself for sure.
Okay.
This group's already wonky, anyways.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I would actually be surprised. So if you want to do like a passive insight or
Uh-oh.
something, like they would
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost Alias.
no, it's power. Turn it back on.
He
It's
returns.
mind.
Sorry,
Is he out of
power
place?
blinked 3 times.
Oh,
Switched over to my phone.
Nice.
all right.
I'm gonna
And
plug my phone in like that's gonna matter. Sorry.
I probably or essential would probably he would show that he'd be surprised actually when I think about it. So if you guys want, if they want to like you, if you want to use their like passive insight,
they've heard rumors that once you die in the Shadelands, you're gone. So they were surprised as well.
okay.
Yes, we still don't quite understand it. But anyway, I've actually done a little bit of research into what happened. I don't know exactly what happened, but I remember an old story from, what was it? Great Uncle Bertie? Yeah. It this is there was a story of a play called The King in Yellow. Basically, it was a mental virus. Anyone who saw it or even heard references of it would eventually go mad. And I'm starting to suspect this guy might be the one who was the King in Yellow. So, but this is what I'm good at. So I actually do have a. I'm gonna figure out how I can share this, but I actually do have a bit of a script. I've been kind of planning this for a long time because I've been wanting to perform it anyway.
Ooh,
So if you'll indulge me, I
of course.
can take the lead on this.
Okay.
All right. Give me a second. I'm gonna get the lyrics and copy it into the chat just so you guys can see it. It's not that long. All right. I think this would be good for the Stranger in Tatters because it has you believing that something good is going to happen, and then the guy goes mad at the last second. So,
Nice.
I thought this was a fantasy role-playing game call.
it's called The Willow Maid. Sorry, that's really long. I apologize. I can take care of the singing.
Did you put it?
Even summaries, it's cool. This is actually a good spot to have.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Right in the session summaries, because I'll get confused and be like, all right, so last
sorry.
week's
A
session
young man
summary.
walks
Was I
through the
supposed to put it in a
forest.
different?
No, you're good.
Oh,
You're fine,
game
dude.
chat.
It's cool. Don't worry about it.
I can
Don't
see
worry
this.
about
A young man walked through the forest. What? I don't remember this. With his quiver and hunting. What? What the?
it. What?
What the? What? Jesus! Why do I write these things?
Like,
Nah,
I don't remember
good.
drinking last Friday.
When did I write
remember getting
poetry?
drunk and
Last
writing the
Friday
last song.
night.
I did.
But
I
yeah,
took too many
so
shots.
so we're gonna need a few things. I can probably cast a good enough illusion to make the set, but if I'm gonna be doing the singing and the voices, it might be hard to hold concentration. So, okay.
So you don't really have to worry about that. The thing is you need to worry about how you're going to put on your show. Like,
Right.
who's going to play what parts, if there's going to
Yeah,
be parts and
so-
stuff like that. So
Yeah,
Yeah. So what's
and
the
I
basis?
always have advantage on performance. So there's
What's
that.
the basis? Like, what's the overall concept of this story? Real quick?
So this is a forest. The basis is centered around this dryad
Mhm.
and a willow tree.
Mhm.
So we might want to talk to the Fae, see if they can provide us a willow tree in the middle. That would be a nice,
We have 3 hours, right?
yes.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
as you're
That would be
discussing
good.
this, the Yuan-Ti Pureblood does state that when it comes to the climax of the show, I would encourage you not to be too hasty. For inevitably, when you end up in his realm, or their realm, or its realm, fighting him directly is a fool's errand. So, while in his realm, be ready to be insightful of the world around you.
For the advice.
I mean, does this have a music to it?
It does, but I don't know how to get it without the words playing over it.
Well,
So,
I happen to have a lute. I would be more than happy to play along.
yes. And now that that artifact triggered, maybe we could see if we could find out what it does exactly. Never
Well,
know, there might be
Knock
something
yourself
there.
out, and Grim Eyes will and hold it out.
Cool. Thank you. Inverse, you're Dragonborn. What color are you?
Green. Green.
The only color that matters.
Okay, that actually works out. You won't have to do any lines, but could you be the young man that's walking towards this lady? Because at the end, you go at the tree with an axe. And I figured
I
you-
suppose that means I can't wear a nice dress.
I don't think so. I think not.
I specifically sent a note to the producer. Fine.
Jesus. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be the dryad,
Dryads
He
are
is green.
We could put some mud sticks at
Instead of speaking role, I have my card.
Actually,
okay. All right.
no, I don't have any illusion spells.
I will serve
too.
you the best that I can. Place
Okay.
me where you will. This is not my specialty.
Yes. I figure. So.
I will refer
We've
to the
got
game
music.
chat in Discord where I specifically requested it.
Yeah, you did. I saw that, and I dig it.
All right. So while you're making your plans and everything like that, is anybody going to go converse with any of the patrons?
Oh, you're talking about the Fae. That'd be a good idea.
I think Grim Eyes probably will.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure that the Stranger in Tatters is a Fae. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go approach the Archfey, as angry as I am about it, and I will ask them straight up, is the Stranger in Tatters one of yours?
No. A brilliant performer capable of opening the mind, but usually breaking it in the process.
He is an old one,
Old
I-
ones, then.
as Dorian told us.
And as that takes place, since you're the one that asked, the Fae reaches down and touches your arm,
Yeah.
and
Was that?
a gift.
Your fate touched. Congratulations.
I already was, and I didn't appreciate it the first time.
You have advantage in resisting the confusion. You have resisting confusion for the duration of this act.
Ah, delightful.
That's a band name.
Cool.
Resisting confusion.
Resistant confusion. It has to be written all super death metal.
Is the leader of the Mages Guild still around?
They are.
Because I want to talk about this artifact. So,
Okay.
and they'd probably be the best one to talk to.
Yeah, Okaresh. Yeah, I'm sure he'll love to talk to you.
Hello there.
Hi.
I was hoping you could help me identify an object that was given to us by the Stranger in Tatters. Just to see if there's anything that we can use to our advantage to prevent.
What do I get out of it?
All right. I will owe you a favor, and let's see, what are my magic items right now?
A lot.
And I'll give you this woodskin bangle. It'll help improve your resilience.
All right. Give me 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Sure shit ain't gonna blow a spell slot for you. So you owe favor to Okaresh. Noted.
Mhm.
All right. Takes the symbol, and as he takes it, are you gonna wait there with him?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So
Respectable distance, but yeah.
of course. So he starts setting up a ritual and starts doing wibbity wibbity. Who else is gonna do what? Anybody talking to any patrons? Anybody still working on the script?
I'm probably going to talk to the.
So just a reminder, the Archfey
old
you've just
one.
talked to,
It's
but
not
you've
the
got
Archfey.
the Fiend, the Hexblood, the Undying, the Lurker, and the Deep. You've already talked to the old one.
I'm gonna.
Would be the best of illusions.
I think I'm gonna go talk to the Lurker in the Deep.
Okay.
Gonna say hey for Essential, who is busy doing something. I'm not sure what.
He's drinking. He's totally drinking.
If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this right.
hmm
We're in this together.
I got my inspiration ready.
I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
That is a cantrip at will, and I'm going to use that to add D4 to an ability check of my choice. Wisdom saves.
Okay.
Stay within 10 feet of me. You get +5 to any.
I'm going to stay within 10 feet of my newest partner, who I have vowed, Cannon, to back up.
Yep.
Yes. And I must also back him up as I am honor bound.
And one of you is drinking and the other one is begrudgingly standing by. Understood.
I'm offering drinks. I'm offering food too. There's food there. I'm sure there's hors d'oeuvres.
All right. So, Grim Eyes, you walk up to the lurker of the Deep's representative, and he states it's pretty impressive, this stranger's power and ability to command those around him. Who the hell's rolling shit? What is this? Whatever.
This is guidance.
I do warn you not to have him perform, or else everyone present will suffer and die. So, generosity.
Does that include
speaking
does
here.
that include patrons?
You're not there. Shut up.
That is
I'm
a good
asking.
question,
I'm
though, and
asking.
one that Grim Eyes would ask upon thinking about
Everyone?
it. About like
It would
you know,
unbalance things for sure.
five
but as
to
for
10
whether it would
minutes later.
kill us, I don't know. You are all blessed. So you all add a die 4 to your saves and attack rolls?
Cool. Yeah. Attack rolls and saving throws, not ability. Not normal ability checks.
Right. And you are blessed for the duration of your play.
Wow.
All right.
Stuff out there.
Anything?
Okay.
Anybody gonna go talk to anybody else? You guys just gonna hang out, big group?
Vibing.
All right.
Waiting on Okoresh.
The first bell chimes.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go talk to the Undying.
Okay. Okay, go talk to him. What are you gonna say?
You happen to have any, sort of insight into how to not go insane and die?
Well, I can tell you that I'm fully aware that the stranger is a problem and has destroyed countless towns by inflicting madness upon the people dwelling within. Staying grounded is key. Here. And he touches you, and as he touches you, there is a almost invisible cord that links to each one of you. He goes, one use to help in the event that it's needed. One of you, when needed, if needed, has one use of Revivify.
Oh, that's useful. That's a very, very
Yeah.
useful
That-
tidbit of assistance. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm assuming while these conversations are going on, you're all practicing your script and
Mhm.
coming up with your ideas on how the play is going to work, so I'll let you do that.
Alas, poor
This-
biscuit. I ate him well.
I'm not here! Mom?
Ease.
Bees!
Yep, soup toes.
The second bell tolls.
Okay.
You have
That's-
enough time to talk to potentially one more patron, which I believe all you have left is either the Fiend or the Hexblade.
Fiend or Hexblade.
Maybe the Hexblade for advantage in combat or something.
I think. Yeah. We'll go with the Fiend.
Okay. Who's going to start the conversation?
Probably me.
There or
So, your thoughts on the whole Stranger in Tatters thing? Is it the Undying? Not the Undying. The representative for the Lurk of the Deep said that we shouldn't be letting him perform at all. Do you agree on that? Is it really as bad as everyone seems to be thinking?
To put it mildly, the Stranger in Tatters is a dealer in souls capable of terrible power. Even the other fiends stay wary of these performances. They consider the Stranger worse than us.
Oh. Okay.
And he holds... She? I forget if it's a... I think it's a lady. She holds out her hand and says, I offer a gift to one of you.
We'll probably need it. And I will take her hand.
You are offered a single-use attack of adding 2d10 fire damage.
Okay.
One time.
That's probably going to go onto an Eldritch Blast. That's going to be useful. Okay.
All right. The Dorian walks over and says, the time is about up. Have you made your preparations?
yes.
Yes.
I ever learned from Ulgarish.
And
did he-
as you're saying yes, the third bell tolls. You hear the ding, and it rings out, an echo of the foreshadowing to come, as the doors don't burst open, but simply slide open. Gently, no noise as previously. Before there was creaks and just the sound of your typical giant-ass door opening. It is dead silent, and everyone in the court, at best, is a hushed whisper. Dorian, seeing what's about to happen, walks over to the throne and welcomes the newcomer. Greetings, stranger, he says with a bow. We are so humbled by your invitation per performance that we wanted to do you the kindness for... What in the shit? I can't read. Hang on. Let's pretend that didn't happen, even though I can't edit it out because we're live. We are so humbled by your invitation for performance that we wanted to do you kindness for all that you do in the Shadelands. We shall perform for you. Please sit down and enjoy. And Dorian looks to you.
Get out of there.
As if saying,
Get out of
and the name of your play is...
We are the Red Operators, and we will be performing The Willow Maid.
The Willow Maid. The stranger makes his way to the center of the room and says, proceed. As he says this, he places a medallion on the floor. And it's an exact copy of the one that you had. And as he does that, a miraculous brown and yellow stage manifests in the center of the court. And it is time for you to begin your play.
Of course. All right. Allow me to. Does the stage make the props that we need, or do I still need to make?
You have plenty of props. Any props that you need, you have.
All right. I'm gonna set up a forest backdrop. I'm going to find a tree if there's one, or just like a really tall throne or whatever.
You notice as you step onto the stage, the things that are popping into your head that you're trying to find are starting to show up on the stage, as if someone's reading your mind.
Oh, I can work with this. All right. So, if I can do that, then I'm gonna get some foliage along the edges. Just basically make it foresty. But the tree in the center is gonna have a ring of red toadstools.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fairy ring.
Of course.
And if Barstow wants to, I gesture for him to take his place on the tree. And Grim Eyes, you have your loot ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. And essential, I don't know, keep anyone from interfering with the play, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, I'll also stay within 10 feet of you because I give you a +5 to saving throws.
Okay.
You can be a tree.
Yes, I will
The
be
ancient tree. You're the ancient tree.
I am Yggdrasil, if this isn't here.
So
Alright.
basically, what I'm going to have you do is you can perform your parts, the parts that you would wish to perform. There's going to be a series of 10 skill checks based on what you're trying to do in that particular performance. So how does the play start?
The play starts by all the lights in the room going dim, and then the light behind the stage is going to start coming up like a sun. It's a sunrise, basically.
Cool.
And with that, I've dressed in my costume, and I will start. So I'm actually going to sing this because I've practiced this song a lot because I love it. So
Cool.
just stop me whenever you need another skill check.
Okay.
So.
Well, for the singing, I'm just going to let it be an automatic success. So you've
Okay.
got one win so far.
A young man walked through the forest with his quiver and hunting bow. He heard a young girl singing and followed the sound below. There he found the maiden who lives in the willow. He called to her, she listened, from a ring of toadstools red. Come with me, my maiden, come from thy willow bed. She looked at him serenely and only shook her head. See me now, a ray of light in the moon dance. See me now, I cannot leave this place. Hear me now, a strain of song in the forest. Don't ask me to follow where you lead. Then there would be an interlude here where I'd walk off. The sun would go through the day phase, and then I would come back on the next sunrise.
Okay, so that right there is one success. For the performance, what we're going to do is I'm going to have you roll a performance check because you and how your mind is working is setting how this sunrise will look as it goes through. So I need you to make a performance check to control the stage appropriately.
Okay, and I get advantage of that because of my class.
Yep. And you also, if you're within 5 feet,
Bless.
you got a bless and essentials. No, bless doesn't work with this.
Oh, drat. Skill check.
Yes.
Well, I
Yeah,
have a 21, so.
All right, cool. So that is 2 successes. All right.
All right. The next part starts. A young man walked through the forest with a flowering coat of green. His love had hair like fire, her eyes an emerald sheen. She wrapped herself in beauty, so young and so serene. He stood there under the willow, and he gave her the yellow bloom. Girl, my heart you've captured. Oh, I would be your groom. She said she'd wed him never, not near nor far nor soon. See me now, a ray of light in the moon dance. See me now, I cannot leave this place. Hear me now, a strain of song in the forest. Don't ask me to follow where you lead. And another interlude here,
'Kay.
and the next one will actually start at sunset. So
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna need you. That's a third success. I'm gonna need a check from you for the sun. What is everyone else's characters doing other than Essential? Essential, I need you to make a performance check to be a fucking tree, man.
Grim Eyes has been playing a lute. So.
All right. So you're gonna be playing. You're gonna make 2 skill checks for me. So that's a total of 3 more. Plus Icarus 4, so 4 performance
And
checks.
I'm at disadvantage, yes?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Come on, Eyes of Vecna, don't fuck me here.
do I get a bonus for my performance roll?
You get your bonus from Essential.
Okay. So it's a
How many
16
performance
plus
checks am I doing?
whatever.
You are doing 2.
Okay. That's an 11 and a 9.
Okay.
One of those was a natural 20 almost.
Aww.
Darn.
Essential got a 16
Okay.
for his performance of a tree.
Nice. All right. I'm going to need 1 more check from you, Essential, for a tree. Because it's boring standing up there all by yourself.
Cool. I'm basically reenacting the trees from Pocahontas when she sings "Colors of the Wind." Okay, hold
All
on.
right.
She's
Just a
warning the willow.
I will
willow to
go
not
ahead and
with
use
her.
my inspiration on that
Okay.
because apparently I'm not following what the movie stated. It's not even that great. That's 11 for me.
Okay. And Invarse, you have been playing the part of this.
I'm going to be a young man.
You're a young.
and then
You're
the
the young
next-
man that's begging about. So.
And in the next scene, O'Quill, my director, I understand that the young man is coming through strong and aggressive. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
You're actually
At the
going to
beginning
borrow
of the next
Essential's
scene.
axe for the next scene.
At the beginning of the next scene, I'm going to use a special ability.
Okay.
As the young man walks through the forest, and that's me, I'm going to use Dragon Fear, requiring anyone around to do a DC 14 Wisdom save, which is not much for this crowd. But I'm going to use that special ability up to add to the performance that the young man is.
Yeah, the
He's not in
ambiance.
a good way.
Yeah, and
Young
Grimace,
man.
your music will become darker. You're going to go for
But I'm going to use
booming.
a special ability,
It's gonna get
hoping that that will do something for me.
okay. I need 1 performance check from you so far, Invarse, because you've been playing the same thing. You're just kind of walking onto the
Ooh.
stage and not tripping, basically.
So I get no bonuses to this, is that right?
Well, when you
No.
get near the tree, yeah, you do. So
Okay, I'm near the tree the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm rolling up on the tree dramatically.
you're getting tree bonuses.
Hey, mom.
Tree bonuses.
I got an
bonuses, man.
11 base roll for the performance, and what does that give me? A D4?
Yep, you get a D4 plus essential. What do you give him?
+5.
Plus 5. All right, yeah, that's just a success. That's fine. Your
Okay, good.
your roll's
So
good.
yeah, so my 16 would probably be like a 21. So
Okay. So
So I didn't mess up. Goody.
all right, so there will be
So-
2 more performance rolls. Actually, 1 more, because Quill, go ahead and get your start here,
okay.
and that will
A
give you 1
young
success.
man.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Sorry.
A young man walked through the forest with an axe sharp as a knife. I'll take that green-eyed fairy, and she shall be my wife. With her I'll raise my children, with her I'll live my life. The maiden wept when she heard him, when she said that she set her free. Yes. In the closet. There's also some under the kitchen sink. Where was I?
The maiden wept.
Oh, yeah. The maiden wept when she heard him, when he said he took his axe and used it to bring down her ancient tree. Now your willow's fallen, now you belong to me. See me now, a ray of light dance. See me now, I cannot leave this place. Hear me now, a strain of song in the forest. Don't ask me to follow in me. She followed him out the forest and collapsed upon the earth. Her feet had walked but a distance from the green land of her birth. She faded into a flower that would bloom for one bright eve. He could not take from the forest what was never meant to be. Yeah, all goes back.
All right. So that is 1 success there. Invars, I'm going to let you roll with advantage because of that fear effect that you used.
Is this a performance?
It is a performance. You also get a +5 from Essential, who is the world's
Good.
bestest tree.
Yeah, I think you're just chopping down the tree at this point.
Oh, I just double crit.
So that is 1 success. Okay, now Essential, I'm going to need you to roll 1 performance to see how well you were felled.
Ah.
No, Daddy, no. I'll just add my D4.
Oh yeah.
With a D4 for blast, it's going to be a 23.
All right.
It's a slow,
This is a divine
agonizing.
performance.
Yeah, it's a slow, agonizing death.
Divinely inspired and awful.
With that,
I literally am on
Icarus,
fire.
do you have inspiration? I don't believe I've given you an inspiration yet.
No.
You have been.
All this together.
You have. Shut up. You gain an inspiration.
Awesome.
All right. With that, the play comes to an end. Let's see here. The stranger stands up and comments on how exemplary your show was, and that it would be his honor to have the players, you all, join his troupe.
Essential's gonna whisper to himself, just like, "Shit, we're actually pretty good."
I insist you see the enlightened way.
I've been taken already, thank you.
Is this,
Yeah, I've already walked it.
is this where I reveal it?
You all have advantage on insight rolls for the next act, which is now Act 3. As making sure I'm not missing anything. If the players. All right, so he offers to let you into his troupe. What do you say?
I'm afraid I must decline for now. I have things left to do on this mortar coil.
He smirks at you. You can't really see his face so much, but you see it kind of like twitch where
I look at him.
where his mouth would be. And the others? Do you
Well,
wish
I'm
to
afraid
join
they
my
must
troop?
decide for themselves.
I am dedicated to the pursuit of acknowledgement from an audience that never acknowledges their followers. The great Jormungandr, taking all the benefits of my performance daily, yet never giving me a single clap or applause or compliment. I am quite committed to pursuing this till my death.
Very well.
Issues.
Yeah, I'm just not interested.
Well, I mean, I do that, but like even more than usual.
And Grim Eyes?
Unfortunately, I must return to my own troop. Whenever all of this business here is unfortunately concluded.
Very well.
You're
And
the
as
troop
the
of Burning
final
Circus.
declaration of the declining his offer, the world around you changes. It still appears to be the courtroom, however, there are no more guests around. You are in a slightly altered landscape. And I will go ahead and bring you all here. Now, in this landscape, you see a few things. The world changes and sputters, and soon you all find yourselves in a new world with no sky and no ground. I guess I fucked that up. Whatever. I just used a map that isn't used anywhere else, so shut up. It's supposed to be darkness, but I don't want to put it on a blank map, so deal with that. It's the throne room. You're welcome.
Yeah. Please can't see
Touchy, touchy.
You float over a void where the colors of yellow and brown weave in and out with constant shimmering change. Various land masses afloat above the infinite void. In the center of this void, you find the stranger in tatters himself, now looking more like his true eldritch self than ever. Gone are his robes, and in its place, a creature of yellow light, masses of tendrils, and disconnected arms. But still the pallid mask sits upon his face with the yellow light shining behind it. In the skies and land masses are other creatures of nightmarish energy. I need you all to make a perception check.
I take that back. I think I am interested now.
Perception. Do I have advantage or no?
If it is a insight check, no, it's perception.
Okay.
And
Just
just a
roll a
quick
flat
check
one.
DM, we're still seeing the
Oh,
standard
man.
map. We shouldn't be seeing any other map.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything else right now. I haven't
Then-
pulled it up.
Do I have any bonuses to that?
If you're within 5 feet of Essential, which I believe you are.
Not for me. I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm obviously too full of myself after my double crit in performance because I just crit failed my
Alright.
perception.
I rolled a 9 for perception.
I got an 11.
Wow, we suck.
Wow, no one noticed anything. Grim Eyes, what do you got with your disadvantage over here?
Well, I have a
You are
passive.
muted, by the way.
Wait, doesn't someone have a ridiculous amount of passive perception?
16. My passive perception is 22.
Yeah, he has the best.
Okay, so you notice that there are humanoid figures on each of the platforms.
As is my passive insight.
He's pirates. This guy's a pirate class.
On several platforms, a number of them equal to how many you are, so there are 4 platforms. You notice that the stranger has created puppet dummies of you that are currently inactive.
I'm not a dummy.
And each one of these is standing in, like, basically there's a platform in front of you.
Fucking shadow clones.
Oh,
How far are they? How far away is this other platform that just now floated before us? I guess. The shadows?
Yeah, so you're about, you can walk towards it, but the platform itself is, damn, let me put these things in the right order. I should have read stuff, but I did not. And why? Because
This is why you should read books.
Shut your mouth.
I will do no such thing.
Fuck.
Everyone is singing now.
Yeah, we're. I got in the
Did I
mood.
infect you all?
Yes.
Oh, I put that on the wrong guy. All right.
We've been thunderstruck.
Shit, I don't even know what's happening. Hang on. This is supposed to be green, not green, not blue. All
We're
right.
seeing the
Oh,
same.
blue.
everyone
It's supposed
roll
to be
20 because
green.
all I see is the.
Yeah.
No,
green
it's fine.
mountain.
I'm fixing it right now. Because I
Don't
didn't.
look at my mistakes.
So
You
this
can't
is
see
quite
my
ominous.
mistake,
There are dummies of us across from us that look like us that
but they're
are going to
interactive.
be us.
Yes, they are inactive.
They're inactive. That's not essential. Essential moves. That one does not move.
All right.
So they're like the Sam's Club version of us. They're like we're Amazon and they're Wish, right?
That's that, dude. That's really.
That's
Wish is bad. It's just really bad.
That's what I'm saying, man.
At least like maybe Kmart if it was still done. But
okay.
Wish-
Here we
Wish
go.
is terrible.
There you go.
Etsy.
You should be able to see the map now. You
Yay.
are stacked against your corresponding
Jesus.
color. And in the background here, well, not
Wait
really
a
in the
minute.
background, but right here.
Are we playing Among Us inside
I
Dungeons and
am-
Dragons?
Sure.
Bogus.
Do we have to like wire stuff?
The stranger
Not a
is behind
mongoose.
you all,
Among
I'm a,
Us.
I'm a mongoose.
Can I be a
Among
mongoose,
Us.
dog?
and it's supposed to be all tenderly and stuff, but I didn't. I just used the token.
If
Don't
you don't
worry.
say it, we wouldn't know.
Yes.
I read it out loud. He's a mass of hands, tendrils,
You
and
think we
yellow
listen
light.
to you?
I mean, that explains so many choices you've all made in this game.
Well,
Ow!
I'm literally deaf, so there's that. I have an excuse, the others don't.
Oh, that's funny.
Now, okay, so there's that. You see these dummies standing in front of you. Dummies in front of
Dummies.
dummies.
No.
Wow.
And
dummies like
with
that.
that, I'm gonna pull up, I guess, the turn
No,
order.
I choose to walk away.
You choose to walk away.
You
Too
just
bad.
end up on the other
I
side.
walk
of
away
the
from this
map.
adventure. I'm done with this. This is just such a silly business that we've got ourselves into.
There's no door. It's infinite space. You
I
bastard.
keep
like-
going. I keep
I feel a
going.
song coming on. Nope,
Nope,
no
nope,
song.
No, none of that.
All right. Which of you all have the one that converts your roll over to here, so I don't have to add your name?
Me.
I
Okay.
turned mine
Stop
off.
it. Stop
Okay.
it. No more
So,
bloody
add a
singing.
turn, add a turn, and
Awesome.
add a turn. All right. Fuck. All right.
16.
Nice.
Are you using your naughty dice?
Yep. Because I
Ooh,
left my other
naughty.
dice somewhere else. All right. Essential. What'd you get?
Essential got a 9.
Well done.
Mhm.
Icarus.
16.
All right. What's your dex?
My dex is 15 for a +2.
Okay.
15.
That's fine.
Descending. Okay, there we go. All right, so looks like the turn order is Grim Eyes, Invar's, Icarus, the Shadow Clones, and Essential. So Grim Eyes, it is your move first. As you're standing there, you feel compelled to walk onto the platform.
Onto the platform up here? or-
No, so this is a shit map because I didn't read. Shut up. It's directly in front of you, where you see
Oh, so
your
that's like-
corresponding color, dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like right here, a step in front of me. Okay.
Yep.
And I feel like compulsion to do so.
We
Yeah,
are
but it's
pawns
not.
on
It's
the
not like
board.
you're being forced. You're just kind of like, this seems like a good idea. Obviously, I have to, do something.
Do your dance. Do your
Dance.
dance quick.
Well, let's see here. My movement speed is 30. 10, 15.
Are we like pawns on a chessboard that we can only move straight forward 2
No,
spots?
I'm a knight. I go.
Are we?
I go L.
claim
Grim Eyes
knight.
is going to go like this, walking around it.
I'm a bishop.
And I'm going to just sort of look over the dummy version of me before I'm going to back up onto my spot.
As you step onto the platform, which I'm going to tell you is basically a 20-foot square around them. I don't know. These are all. It's one giant platform. Fuck
Okay.
you guys.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So as you step foot onto the platform, the physical platform, the dummy of you begins to shift and becomes more lifelike. Still looks like a dummy, but life has been inserted into said
An
dummy.
animated dummy.
An animated dummy, yes.
There's got to be a
Did you
joke
make a
there.
joke here, Matt?
Yeah, I was literally
gotta be a
thinking
joke
one.
there.
I was literally trying to think of one.
Well, it is a
Like
picture.
I could cut to the core and make something about a studio.
Let's not do that right now. Let's keep this light and fun. We can do that after and before the next game and then after the next game.
So
and
it's
then
like a
before-
DM.
Yeah. Fuck. All right, so Grim
I
Eyes,
have lost the thread. Well, I mean, that's kind of the point of this world, but I have lost everything.
Yeah.
All right.
very well.
Grim Eyes.
That's okay. We lost the plot a long time ago.
So you step onto the platform and notice it begins moving. What are you doing?
I'm going to step backwards and off the platform.
It does not stop moving.
Okay, that's fine. I should probably check 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I have enough movement to step back fully off of it.
Oh, you went up to it. That's right.
Yes.
All right. Fine. Which one?
Went all the way up to it to investigate it, and then sort of like just looking it over rather than actually investigating, and then backed off.
Cool. As you do that, shit. That's not going to help. What's your AC? Oh, never mind. It's 15. It takes a swing at
17.
you. It takes a swing at you with a weapon that looks suspiciously like yours.
Okay, mine is 17.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. I rolled a 3 and I missed.
Cool. I'd like to use the Remnant of Scathan.
Which is...
Oh, that's the one where I get to smack them if they try to smack me.
Okay, go ahead.
If it's mirrored, did that happen
Wait.
back?
Basically, yeah. They swung at each other.
Hang on. What form is your weapon in right now? Is it?
It's
a
a
knife?
rapier
Is
topped
it a
with bacon.
chopstick?
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
rapier topped with bacon. I'm going to be using the meat fork topped with bacon. No, you know what? I'll use the rolling pin, actually. Oh, that's supposed to be a disadvantage.
Yep.
17.
You hit yourself. Okay.
Which is... Okay, why are you... Hold on.
So when you say he hits himself, do we see him like attack and then it hits him and like hits
No,
him?
no,
back,
it's just me being ridiculous. He
or-
hit,
Okay.
He hit the club.
Okay. Gotcha. I just want to make sure.
Somehow
what's
my
happening?
Just give
damage
one
value
giant
didn't actually
show.
include... that's 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Not bludgeoning, I'm sorry. Radiant damage.
Okie dokie. Unless you have radiant damage, whatever. Who cares? So you hit him back. All right, and then you manage to back up to where you were.
Yes.
Invars, 'tis your turn.
The bonk is accompanied with a hey, stop
How does that play out? What just happened? What did that?
So basically, you saw Grimeyes step onto the platform, and as Grimeyes' foot touched the platform, the mannequin-looking version of himself began to actually become animated. And as he stepped closer and then tried to back off, it took a swing at him with a weapon that looked exactly like one of his.
And then I smacked it like basically on the back of the hand, said, hey, none of that, backed all the way off of it.
Yep. But when he stepped off the platform, kept moving.
Do I feel similarly compelled to step forward?
Yeah.
Lovely. I step forward.
As you put your foot on, same thing. Begins moving and shifting.
Is it fully formed instantly, or is it kind of?
Well, it was
easing
already fully
into
formed.
itself?
They
But I meant
all
the,
look
the
exactly
details
like,
coming
yeah,
up. Okay, so they're all.
they're already
Okay,
detailed out. They just were inanimate. They're basically wooden puppets. The way you're looking at this, actually, all of you make a insight check. You all have advantage.
Insight check with advantage.
Yes. You have an insight check with advantage because of the thing that happened last.
Oof. 28.
Perfect.
Wow. I
Essential
have
to
a
21.
3.
You get to see what happens already, though, Quill. So
I was so close to a 19. Really loading
I
that in.
All right, Grim Eyes, what'd you get?
Oh, I have an insight check.
Yep, you roll yours normal because you're sleepy.
23.
All right. You three are looking at these, and these seem very suspiciously like the marionettes that Icarus can make.
Hmm.
we've seen that happen several times. Is that considered magic?
It's an ability that Icarus has.
Is it a magic ability?
It is an innate ability, effectively. It's a power. It's not a spell, so it's different.
But I'm trying to get if it is a magical effect.
It is not a
He's trying
magical
to use
effect. It becomes
anti-magic.
permanent once it happens,
Mhm.
until the creature dies.
It is a non-magical effect.
It is magically non-magical. It cannot be dispelled.
That is fucked up. Why would you put magic in it?
Right?
It's a mundane magic spell.
That is bullshit. Don't say magic. Just keep it out.
It's a puppet. He's controlling it with powers beyond magic.
Correct. But it's yet magical, I guess.
Okay, it's cosmic. There you go. Not
He's
magic.
manipulating reality.
It's a new kind of power that doesn't fall within the core rules and is therefore completely not
Yeah.
susceptible to something like dispel magic that affects everything else in the game. It's okay. Thanks, Rick.
I don't think Rick made this one.
Mm,
Whoever did it.
yeah.
You're going to be
I've
yelling
got,
at
a, I've got a
Jaren then.
website with a list of you authors.
I think Jaren did this one. I think. Either that
That's
or that
some type
Michael
of
guy.
action fiction.
Anyway,
Yes.
I'm
Invar-
stalling while I look at my spells.
All right. So go buy my T-shirts and business cards.
Yeah.
Assuming that it's not blessed and all that great stuff.
It's not.
As we are, because that's something that happened to us, not something
Uh-huh.
that they lived through, right?
Right.
I'm going to throw a hold person. I'm going to use my action to throw a hold person at me.
Okay.
Going to give myself a hug.
All right. You're going to hold yourself.
I'm going to do that. So, let's see.
All right.
And that's going to be a save, you know. That's
What
gonna
kind
be
of
a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. All right.
Yeah.
21.
Let me just. That's probably going to do it. Yeah. Get it that it's a DC 19.
All right. The hold person seems to not affect. They still keep.
Might as well let's just do this. I'll call up a spiritual weapon. No, I can't do two spells at the same time. So I'm all
It's a
done.
bonus action. You can.
It is,
Oh wait, never mind. It's a leveled
but
spell.
it's
Yeah.
it's
Never mind.
leveled
It
spells.
has to be a cantrip. Yeah.
So I'll be all done.
All
I'll
right.
just stand right there.
Icarus, 'tis your turn.
I will step on the platform too.
Mm-hmm.
And which magic item do I want to use this time? I think I'm gonna use my wind fan. So I'm just gonna try and blast this thing away. Line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide. Any creature that starts in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away. So, yep. And I'm directing that at my clone.
Okay, what's the save?
Strength save, and it's 17.
Okay, it fails. How far does it get pushed away?
15.
Okay.
Stay back. And that wind will just keep going. So every time it starts its turn in that line, it's gonna do that again.
Another save.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it for now. I'm just
Okay.
gonna observe.
It's gonna make another save because now it is their turn. All right. Gets pushed
What?
back 15 more feet and looks at you. Holds up its hand and launches 4 Eldritch Blasts at you.
Ah,
All right.
well,
19 for the first one.
that hits.
28 for the second one.
That hits.
21 for
My
the
AC
third.
is 13.
Yep, I know. I'm using your character to roll against your character. All right, and we're just gonna do 4d10. Just make it easy.
Okay.
Do
I'll
you
get my
have?
calculator.
Do you have a? I forget. Do you have the bonus? You don't have the bonus to yours. You didn't take that. Add your charisma to it.
The excruciating thing. No,
Yeah.
It's a-
No.
it's Eldritch Invocation.
Yes.
Agonizing blast.
Yeah, that one.
All right. 33 force damage, Icarus.
Was Icarus
okay.
concentrating on a spell?
No, that was a magic item.
Yep.
And that is there. Next up is Essential. Essential, yours is going to walk. Actually, yours isn't active yet, so yours doesn't do anything. So yours is fine. Envar's, yours is going to cast Hold Person on you. So I need you
So
to
I'll
make
a
your own
wisdom
save.
save. And I cast guidance on myself.
Yes, you did.
So 18. I'm gonna make it.
Yep.
With guidance, instantly makes it.
Grim Eyes, yours is going to walk forward.
Stand there menacingly.
And hit you with a meat cleaver topped with bacon.
Okay.
Or attempt to. Damn! It's a good thing you can't hit yourself. And
What's the matter? Is it too greasy for you?
The stranger is just kind of moving around. Moves up here.
It ain't easy being greasy, bro.
Yup. Nasty. All right. Essential, 'tis your turn.
All right. Observing what's happening. Essential still has no clue what's going on, but I'm gonna test some things out. So Essential's gonna go ahead and pour one of his holy waters on him because that's his little ritual of spellcasting,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna go ahead and cast darkness on this point right here.
Okay. Great.
It's a 15-foot radius, so I can get all 3 of these. But unfortunately, I also get Invar's inside it.
Yep. So if you can just throw down a circle for me, because you know I'm an idiot.
I don't have templates on here, Jeff, but I can go ahead and draw a circle the best that I can.
That will be just fine.
What size circle?
It
What,
is a
15?
Is a 15. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, for
And
fuck's
then
sake.
And then after that, as a bonus section, I would like to go ahead and with that same water that has now pooled under my feet, I'm gonna summon a tentacle around my. Oh wait, I wouldn't see it. Never mind then. I will actually go ahead and put it towards.
Stop moving that. I got it.
No, it's good.
No, you did it over here. You actually didn't hit
Okay.
Invars or Grimeyes. Or oh yeah,
no,
never mind.
it's Invars. I definitely get Invars in there because I wanted to get all three of them.
Okay, there we go.
And as a bonus section,
Hmm.
no, I'm good. That's it. That's it for my job. I'm gonna stand there.
So
All right.
what do I do?
Yep.
Happens.
Grimeyes, there is a ball of shadow in front of you. For the intents and
Okay.
purposes, the dude, you can't see him anymore, even though his little leg is sticking out.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna wildly flail out with the rolling pin anyway.
Okay, so you're already rolling at disadvantage. It's not like I can make you roll double disadvantage. Go ahead, swing away.
Make him roll 3 dice.
That's a 21 to hit.
You hit yourself.
And I'm going to use the fiendish gift here and add 2d10 fire damage as well.
All right.
So that's
It's our health.
3 radiant and 11 fire.
So 14. Okay. Y'all are some weird warlocks. Who uses Eldritch Blast? Anyway,
Well, that guy up over there.
yeah, the one that gets slowly pushed backwards. Anything else, Grimeyes?
Nope.
All right. Invars, the world is dark.
Indeed. So I can't see anything, right?
You can see nothing.
Man, and not being able to see anything kind of limits me there a little bit. But
I know my guy. I'm sorry.
no, that's cool. I'm not complaining. um. First, I'll just step back 5 feet. Oh, look, I'm out of the darkness. I am allowed to step back off the platform, right, DM?
Yes.
I did.
Making sure. And at this point, I still can't see 3 of them, right?
Yes. You can. Well, no, yeah. You can only see the one that. Well, no, you can't because the
Yeah, I
circle
can't
of
see
darkness
through,
is
so
in front of you.
But I do know where they were at. None of them moved from when I saw them last, to my knowledge. Let's just smack them around a little bit, I guess.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, the ones that you can see, You actually can't see any of the bad guys right now. The ones that
No,
are
but I
sticking
know-
out
I
from the
know-
edge. Yo, yeah. You
I
can.
know about where they were at. I could
Yes.
choose a spot.
Yes. However, not being able to see them, any attack roll will be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can come help me beat myself up.
Where are you at?
I can
Like
see
I'm
Right
two
there,
spaces
yeah.
out here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll step down.
And I did just successfully hit myself.
I'm just looking at all my things, and it's a creature you can see, something you can see, a thing you can see, a place you can see. So I can't see much. So that's very effective darkness. I will. I don't actually. It was there. It hasn't moved. I'll try to hit it. I'll just try to attack it with my living weapon. Woo. Disadvantage, which makes it a 14 to hit. But I'm blessed. I'm blessed and stuff.
You can roll blessed.
That's a D4, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So 15 to hit.
You did not hit.
All right. And then I'm going to bonus action spiritual weapon.
All right.
Then I'm all done.
All right. You do get to attack with your spiritual weapon as part of that bonus action. So where are you going to put it?
On the square in front of me.
Okay. Let's see if I can find something that looks like a... Cool. We'll do this. Let's just see if this works. Your spiritual weapon is a previous map.
Works for me. That is at disadvantage, a 14
Oh.
to hit.
You
I
mi-
recognize that map.
You missed.
It's a 15 to hit, yeah.
Conveniently where the shadow clones were.
That's all done. I'll stay right there.
All right. Icarus, before your turn begins, the stranger speaks up and says, "Just so you're all aware, there's some stuff that you can do while you're here, but I warn you, there are dangers."
Of course.
You suddenly realize it. Before, you weren't sure what the compulsion was to move forward, but you feel not just a compulsion to do these things, but you feel a connection to the realm itself. Something is tugging at your mind, but you're not sure what it is. But you are aware innately somehow that you can manipulate this plane of existence using your insight as a free action. This can be used for any number of effects. So you let me know what you're wanting to do, and I can potentially make it happen. Because of your performance, you each get 4 insight actions total for this combat, as it were. If you fail on the DC, I will let you know what happens. If you succeed, I will let you know what happens. But it's ultimately your play. You want to make something happen, you make it happen. So with that...
So I can see the puppets. Are they made of wood, or are they like more lifelike than that?
They look exactly like your puppets that you make. They're exact
Okay.
duplicates, but they're made of some unknown material.
Okay.
But they seem more lifelike. Like, it's not necessarily the same as yours. Like, there seems to be a consciousness behind them.
Okay. What would be thematically appropriate for me? I'm gonna try and make a pit of acid underneath my clone.
Okay. You are going to spirit up a pit of acid underneath your clone. I need you to make an insight check at advantage.
Awesome. Work for me, work for me, work for me. Yes. Ooh. Nat 20.
Okay.
And the other one was a 19.
All right. A pit of acid opens up underneath yours, because you have Devil's Sight and can see them.
Yep. And they're not in the darkness, so I'm still
Okay.
straight ahead from them.
So, trapped in a pit of acid. Falls into this pit of acid.
And I'm just going to keep the wind going so that if it tries to get out, it has to make another strength save or fall back in.
Well, it's in there, so okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Where the hell are these things? Okay, here we go. All right, Icarus. Okay, you've got that. All right. Anything else you're doing? Because that's a free action for you to do.
Yep. Good point. So I have Devil Sight, so I can see. I'm going to attack. Essential still hasn't activated. I'm going to attack Invar's clone with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So that's 4 attacks. So
Yep.
You can see it.
yeah, I have Devil Sight. I can see in magical darkness.
Groovy.
So that's a 14 for the first one.
Misses.
1, a 27 for the second.
That hits.
A nat 1 for a total of 10.
Misses.
And a nat 20 for the last one for
All right.
a total of 29.
So you hit twice, one with a crit. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
your damage. So effectively 3d10.
So 6, 2, and 10. So 18 damage.
All right. 18 force damage. And that's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Starting with this guy over here is going to try to get out of that. Oh, well, he's got to make the... Nope. He falls further into the acid pit. Well done, guy. Looking pretty tattered, like torn to bits. Stuck inside of there, so at disadvantage, going to try to hit you with Eldritch Blast. As he's doing his best not to, be dead and all that. All right.
I mean, it's going to take a
That's
bit
the
if he
wrong
has
person.
my health.
No, he looks real messed up. Like they seem to be getting damaged a lot faster than you would.
Oh, cool.
So Eldritch Blast hitting you for 21,
Okay.
20, 26, and 21. So 4 die 10.
I see he's just as stubborn as me, even in the face of death.
And that is a
I've been in
total
the
of
face of death.
16. Now, as these 4 blasts hit you, I need you to make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. That's an 11.
As the blast hits you, like it takes a second, but you realize as the final blast hits you, it starts restoring some of the damage that was done to this puppet, as if it's leeching the life from you as it deals you harm. This thing is in the darkness. It's just going to run forward. Hello. Oh, wait, never mind. You still haven't stepped on the thing. That guy's inactive. Well done. This guy's gonna walk out over here. But gonna make a save. Did not make it. This is the first time you saw that, Grimeyes, you saw your guy rush out of the side here and go slightly further than the platform allows and fall into the abyss. Disappearing.
Yay.
Oh,
Bitch.
So you,
was
while
my guy just in a pit of acid right next to the abyss?
it's basically, that platform goes back to the edge of the map, but this other one down here did not. But basically, if he goes any further back, he'll fly right off. But other than the spots that you all started in, maybe the abyss isn't really a walkway. And with that, this guy's going to run out. Well, actually, just going to stay there and wait. Stranger moves over here to get a better vantage point of the show. And Essential, 'tis your turn.
All right. Witnessing Icarus, did anything like appear or any effect happen for me to notice Icarus doing something, I guess through his imagination, to make that pool of acid appear? Like when he thought about it, did like something burst from him, like a
So
aura,
it's more along the lines of
or
it
did it just
doesn't
appear over there?
it just appeared.
Okay.
But you
Would my
all
basically-
innately know this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
just
need to know.
basically glared at him and he fell into a pit of acid.
Okay, cool. So Essential, seeing that, sees this, saw the troubled look on Invar's, who's like, I can't see anything. I'm going to try to use my imagination to turn this circle of darkness into a circle of only visible to me and my allies. So they still suffer the effects of blindness, but we can see them from outside.
All right. So
Basically giving
you're
us
going to
measurable.
try to alter an existing spell. All right.
Yes.
I
yes,
need you
want
to make an
try.
insight check with
Of
advantage.
course. Oh, perfect. Help me.
My next trick, I will summon dragons.
Jeez. That is 24.
Close. You take. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's a D100. That's fucked up.
That would have been hilarious.
You take 12 psychic damage,
Psychic damage. Okay.
but you can see through the darkness. But it seems to have sapped some of your sanity while it did it.
Does that mean everyone can? Like Invar's
everyone,
can?
Invar's, everyone except for the bad guys
So-
can see.
So it was painful, but it worked.
Yeah, it was painful, but it
works.
worked. Yes.
And as a bonus action, I also summon a spiritual weapon behind my Icarus's or Invar's one.
All right, yours is gonna look like the Feywild ruins that y'all fought in.
Yeah, so Essential will spit out blood after taking that psychic damage. He will sort of giggle maniacally, and he will summon a spiritual weapon, which is basically a watery tentacle hammer. And go ahead and swing as a bonus action. With advantage, because they're blind.
Yep. I don't know if you have advantage on that. Oh wait, never mind.
What?
I don't think you have advantage with spells.
Yeah,
Shut
I
up.
I'm gonna re-roll that because I was like, "Fuck, you're right." Because as soon as I rolled, I was like, "I don't have advantage on this."
You cheeky bastard.
Hey, it was a cool
Actually,
play.
He just
Is
altered
it
the DM's
A spell
reality.
attack, or is it?
It is a melee spell attack, I believe.
Yep.
It is a.
You are rolling for it.
It is a.
You think you can have advantage on it?
I honestly don't care.
No, yeah.
No, it's a melee spell attack. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm assuming a 30 would hit this guy.
Yeah.
Hey.
He's only got an AC of 19.
Woo! That's 9 points of force damage.
All right.
because I can't smite that.
Too
All right,
bad.
yeah, it's too bad. And that's my turn. Because I will stand there.
Okay. You know that insight thing was a free action. You can move, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
He's
Because
not letting his get turned
Because
on.
I've seen his not. Yeah, I've seen mine not turn on, and I don't know if Invar's is turned on because he just took a sidestep. But when I saw these two move, theirs moved. So I mean, I'm not that dumb of a guy. I have intelligence of 13 on average.
Well, you do know that it was their foot stepping on the platform that did it.
He doesn't know that. He's rationalizing somehow.
Oh, okay. You're in
Two
this
cows
together
in the
with
pot.
yourself.
I mean,
Got it.
his
Yes.
patron is a fish.
Grim Eyes!
The squid.
You saw yours plummet to its inevitable demise. You can see the other ones now. You're not sure how you can see in darkness. You've never been able to do that before.
Essentially,
Well, I mean, I have dark vision, but not through magical darkness, and that's
Exactly.
what's throwing me off.
Essential's winking at you from across the field.
You assume that I'm awake enough to notice.
Don't let me come over there and slap some lesser restoration. Or do you?
God, I have no spell slots. I was going to.
You
was
do
gonna
have
try
an
to use one of
insight
my-
action.
I do, but I was going to try to do something that I have as a. I think it's a
Why don't you just
Racial
imagine your
ability?
spell slots back?
good.
You
That's
are
what it is,
affecting
it's
the
an
reality in this
justification.
world, so
I will attempt to do that, I guess.
you are going to try to get one or all of your spell slots back.
Both of my spell slots back
Okay. I need you to roll an insight check at advantage.
at normal. Still exhausted.
Yep.
18.
Your spell slots are back.
Hooray.
However,
Emotional damage.
you take 11 emotional damage.
Your
Okay.
patron just shouts in your head like, "This is not how our pact works."
Don't worry, I approve.
So you got your spells back. That's a free action. So
I am going to cast compulsion on Invars's. And I'm going to compel it. Just back up a couple feet. Actually, no, you know what? Come here. Come here. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna try to get it to walk over to me.
It can't see you.
It doesn't need to. I control where it moves. I control the direction it moves with
as you
compulsion.
reach out with compulsion, it falls on an empty mind,
Aw,
and the spell fails.
darn. All right. Well, lame.
You tried to use vicious mockery, but it also failed because it has an empty mind.
Oh, vicious
Yes.
mockery is
So
totally different.
it's-
You can hit a gelatinous cube with that shit.
after
Emotional-
this square, I fall into the void, or is
Yep.
it on this square?
It's after that square. Basically, you
Okay,
saw
cool.
him run off and be like, "Oh shit!" Didn't make a save in time.
All right, so I'm gonna move to here then.
Can someone just like put a line or something or a dot or something right where that is?
Use your imagination.
Wee!
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Oh, that
Fuck
actually
you with
is
your
a lot
straight
better.
lines,
That's
you
a lot
bastard.
better. That is way better. That is
like the purple one.
precise.
You know what?
It's not straight like me.
Fuck your line.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's also not like me. It's fun. So with that, because I cannot remember what this cantrip is originally supposed to be, but as I haven't had a long rest to fix it yet, I'm not going to bother trying to fix it. I'm going to use grasping chains.
Okie dokie. Thank you, Alias, for a fun spell.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, is that your spell?
Yeah, it's one of his.
Oh,
Which
no.
one is that?
Grasping chains.
grasping
It's
chains.
um.
It's just lightning.
lightning?
thing.
Lightning
Lightning
lore.
Lance.
Thank you. I could not
it's just
remember the
Lightning
name
Oh,
of
that's
it.
right. It's the other. It's like a similar variant.
Yeah, it's the chain version of lightning lore, I
Oh,
guess.
icky.
All right, and you're using it on who?
The Invar's puppet.
Okay.
That's an 18 strength check
An 18th strength check on Invars.
or save rather.
Oh, cool.
Nega is
3.
It is yoinked 10 feet closer to me, so
cute.
to here.
Boop.
And it takes lightning damage
Okay.
because it's within 5 feet of me.
All right. How much lightning damage?
21 points of lightning damage.
Jesus.
Mm, that's hot.
Lightning lore levels.
That's even hotter.
Yeah.
Damn.
Seems
That's sexy
it
as
seems you
fuck.
two have a spark.
Get over here.
Connection at least. Yeah.
It's a live wire.
Oh. So many bad things. Icarus, it's your turn.
Hmm.
I don't get a turn.
Oh, I've been so
No,
entertained.
what
I
do you
haven't
mean?
even thought.
Oh shit, was it?
Yeah, dude. That-
Yeah, it was his turn next.
Whatever, hang on. Let's just do
Uh,
this.
Besides, you know,
There we go.
if we do anything again, any more puns, we'll have to charge.
That's fine.
Like
So looking at all this reality alteration and having this innate feeling of
that you can
we
do
have
it,
the
yeah.
ability to do things and it's a free action, it's insight based.
Mm-hmm.
Having seen a couple of different effects
Mm-hmm.
and a passive wisdom of 21, do I have any ideas about the extent or limitation of? I've seen someone affect a spell. I can tell now that someone has made an acid pool appear in a square.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any feeling of how far this stretches?
It alters the world around you. And those in it.
Oh, very good. I would like to alter the world.
I quit.
As one does.
As
I was.
as as part of my platform, I really feel like we need to reach out and change the world for the better. I really feel like we need to do everything we can. As we do this, I would like to take the floor of the room, and someone already made it acid, so I don't want to make it lava. But I would just like to take this
Insert
entire
Monty
square
Python
section.
gone. Get on with it.
This right here, this square section that I've drawn, DM,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd like to make it a sheer ramp, as in
You want to drop the
greater
platform.
than 90-degree angle. I want everyone to fly into the wind that Icarus is blowing towards the acid.
Okay. I mean, that's one way to do it.
All I'm doing is kind of changing the direction a little bit. The room kind of that part just goes.
Okay.
Guys,
That
get
one
over here.
totally
Let's put
fucked
some-
over there.
let's
But
put some pepper flakes
I
in
need
this
you to
wind.
make an insight check at advantage.
Let me try that. That's 27.
Hmm. Is Doctor Strange this shit?
You did. You straight up Doctor Strange this shit.
Hey, I'm doing teamwork. There's
I
some wind
mean-
blowing. There's an
Dude,
acid
it's all
pit.
built up. Dude, it was awesome. It was such a good process.
Fuck. Well, they failed that. Whee!
I mean, you can't save versus falling. You
Well, they also can't see it happening, so they'd automatically fail whatever check they're doing.
Yeah.
so then they hit the wind and they're pushed back however far they're pushed.
Yep. So they'll have to make strength saves
Mhm.
as your character. Oh wait, no. Who fucking
On
cares?
their turns.
Well, they got knocked into it now, so it's a constant effect. So they have to do it, otherwise they may
There we
end up
go.
in that same stupid pool.
That's the point. Hey, I didn't make the pool bigger.
All right.
Just one effect. Just one thing I'm trying to change.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna summon Jorgenmunder to help.
All right.
Honestly, same.
It's gotta be more grandiose.
The whole point is that my deity ignores me. Why would I?
Yeah.
What
That's
what
drives
is
the
the
story.
save on that Icarus?
17.
Fuck. All right.
Does an inanimate object get a save because Essentials hasn't
Oh
woken
yeah,
just
up?
Essentials
tumbles
hasn't
down.
started
Yeah.
yet. His just tumbles straight the fuck into the dirt.
Woo!
Just just gonna be. They're all right here. They all failed it, and they're all in a pit of acid.
Yay!
For the sake and purposes, this is a pit of acid, and they're all on the line of it.
Okay, now that's my free thing that I can do, right?
Yep.
Now I'm gonna cast a spell. This is one that I picked up that was available, called Beacon of Doom.
Oh fuck, man.
And because I can see
That's
them,
on you, man.
That is on me.
anything that I can see will now take double damage from any source. And I
can't send
asked
that to the
permission
back,
from
but-
the DM before I picked it.
You can't write this up. This is so good. This happened so well.
Why would you give us a world where we can do anything?
Shut up.
Who wrote this section? Who wrote this section?
Rick, was it you?
No, it wasn't Rick. It was not Rick. This was all. I think this is either
But
Jaren
this
or
is
Michael.
a unique combination of things. There's
It was
a
fun.
wind
It's really fun.
tunnel, there's
It's
an
really fun.
acid pit. They were lined up on the side of the room that none of us were on.
And to be
I
fair,
didn't have to get
everything
foldy.
that's happening is completely on you all. You're
Yeah.
making everything be a thing
Funny.
that is a
That's
thing.
hilarious.
Fuckers.
I love it.
And then bonus action, how far can I move a spiritual weapon?
30
30
feet.
30, only 30 feet.
Yeah.
I'll take.
Summoned it again.
Can spiritual weapons get opportunity attacks for things leaving their range?
No,
No.
they don't.
No. Then I'll just have the spiritual weapon just
Be spiritual.
flank. You know, I'll have it go up, fly next to Icarus. It's
Okay.
gonna my flying snaky snake spiritual weapon. We're gonna fly over there, and should
there's
anything
flying
come up
snakes
on him,
And
then
flying tentacles.
it'll be prepared to stab, bite.
So fucking. This is a chaos.
D&D.
Hey man, we're on a clock here.
D&D. All right.
We don't get
Um,
paid by the round, brother.
All right. Icarus.
What else could
I have
I
a feeling like this is
do?
going to be over in like a matter of seconds. This is bullshit. Well played.
Make the acid erupt on him.
You got the finale.
Actually,
Just take it.
Can it be a gelatinous cube instead of just acid? Maybe we imagined it wrong. Maybe they're inside a gelatinous cube.
I'm imagining it.
Wait till your turn.
I'm trying
And to all you
entertain-
viewers out there, while I stall for him, if you go to bugbearbubbles.com, you too can get your very own gelatinous cube soap. If I can make it. It's really awesome. Is that making it
I have an
happen?
absolutely
Oh my god, that's an
terrible
actual
idea.
thing. That's amazing. I
That's
love
so
it.
cool.
It's got dice.
has
and
dice
bones
in it?
and
That's dope.
bones. Yeah, if you go to Bugbear Bubbles, it's gelatinous cube soap. It's awesome. I got lime scented, so it's green. There's berry scented. There we go. You can see it. It's a full
Nice.
set of polyhedrals. Full set of dice.
Let's see, we
and-
got
and bones.
unscented,
Alright.
lime, folk hero, and goodberry scented.
Oh, and they're awesome. Like they're really cool. They send you neat stickers, and it's just a single person in Canada. It's like a boutique kind of thing. Gelatinous cube soap from Bugbear Bubbles. They're so awesome.
Nice.
I stalled.
All right, I have an idea. It's probably going to end terribly, but I just want to do it because. So you remember that Lady of the Lake swords person that you had me fight?
Yep.
I'm gonna make an acid version of her inside of this acid pool.
I think people live to make DMs make that face. I think
Roll your insight check, motherfucker.
Okay.
Making
Yeah,
a
they have the
god.
health to spare.
Got it.
Oh wow, that was terrible. That was a 9.
was
Yep.
that with advantage though.
Yes.
Oh,
The other one was a nat 1.
ooh.
Well, you created an acid god, but you took 14 emotional damage.
All right, what
Just
does
like
emotional
screaming
damage
at
look
me,
like?
like,
Is it?
Why
Is it-
would you do this to me?
It's
I just-
psychic. It's so it's
I
like
just have
"Bleh."
this idea that there's little psychic insects of some kind that come flying. in across.
Emotional damage.
No, literally, some guy astral projects right next to it. It's emotional damage like, every time.
Every time.
Astral
You
projection.
know what I'm imagining? I don't know if you guys have watched Doom Patrol, but the scans.
You're not wrong. You're not
I mean,
wrong.
it is a realm of stupidity.
All right.
So-
There's an acid lady of the lake.
And I'm just, it's like basically just attack them till they're dead.
Yep.
So that's like a summoning or a spiritual weapon where the thing summoned gets to instantly do whatever it does, like attack.
Yep.
Right? Neat.
How many attacks
Dead.
did she have?
Dead. Fucking dead. Super dead. All the dead.
Undead. Re-dead.
Did it break
Reanimated
down
Animated
dead.
and then
itself?
killed again. And with that, murder, murder, murder. And you've defeated the puppet versions of yourself. I'm going to go ahead and close down the Roll20. We're done with the map.
Okay, cool.
Causing them to
And
float.
then I turn to the king in yellow and I say, "Are you not entertained?"
As you finish this fight, the world around you sinks away, and you're back in the throne room. And the stranger, and he'll stop the fight, and start causing you all to float around King Dorian, stating that their will is strong. Oh, never mind. Fuck it. I'm just gonna read it straight from this. He praises you for having the strength of will and fortitude of mind to be able to best him in this performance. He offers you one wish within his powers, or a piece of knowledge that he knows, insight into a problem or assistance at a later time. So you can take your time, or you can ask for it now.
Total. I'm gonna gather the others in a huddle real
So
quick.
is this a
We're
group
just-
wish or each person gets one?
What group wish?
Group wish. Okay. I mean, so we're huddling.
I guess. Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
if he knows a weakness of King Dorian.
Ooh, that's good. Or we could have him back Fate, or make him
We
go
could
in-
back
make
us, yeah,
King
that's
Dorian
true.
just
As
go
for backing.
insane. Yeah.
King's already insane, yeah.
Hmm. Is there anyone that really has a burning desire that they want? And
Essential
you're
looks at
already
you.
going to be the leader of. We already have that favor. It's in process.
What does Essential want?
It happened right now, though. I can be the commander. We can save.
So as you're all discussing, you're realizing that the world that you're in isn't necessarily the real world yet. You realize that you're in an astral realm,
Essential
And-
doesn't know this.
and you actually see your bodies laying comatose on the floor.
Oh shit!
So you're not quite.
Is that
back
what my
yet.
scales look like? Oh, this wish
Are
is to
we
fix my
dead?
scales. Oh my god.
Are we dead?
It's kind of
that's
weird
not
how
that's not the
often-
question we're asking.
Really need
Kind
to
of
polish
weird
that,
how
my
often
goodness.
this happens to us. I think this is like the 4th time I've been unconscious on
Yeah.
the floor.
Welcome to the
That's-
Shadelands.
That's an issue. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Um,
what do we think? So, secrets? Do you want to learn secrets about people?
We get a secret about Majin.
Oh, yeah. Why would not learn a little bit about Majin?
Mm,
It has to be
We could
within
ask him.
the-
We could just make him do a little dance. Do a little dance.
Yeah, we could literally make him
That's
pull
within
down
your
his
Oh
power.
yeah,
pants.
no, it does have to be within his power.
Yes.
I would
Uh,
assume it's within his power.
It's an interpretive
I
dance.
don't really want to go too complicated. I'm still reeling. Well, I mean, it was fun, but like coming back to the normal world is really disorienting now.
Oh, while you're pondering, you hear a voice in your head, Icarus, saying, "I've reactivated your powers now that the fight is over."
Oh, thank you. I think that. I don't say it out loud.
It's the voice that you're familiar with, but not your husband. It's the stranger.
Yep.
Could we ask for like a vision into the future, like foresight? Is that within his power?
It
Or
would
just a glimpse?
You can
could
ask.
probably be just.
It could be the
It
most
could be a
random
vision of
image.
insanity.
Well, I mean, I think the first thing we should probably ascertain is what are the limits of your power?
They're quite vast.
Okay, that didn't answer a thing.
I'm thinking,
They're
I'm
as
thinking
fast as the
any
realm
spell
that
we
we're
can
just in.
cast, they can cast.
So if
Right.
we,
Any spell I can cast, you can cast better.
I can-
I can cast lightning bolt better.
okay, so
than
I've
Okay.
I've always wondered this, and
Now,
we're in a
do-
position where I could ask this question and have it actually make sense in context. Are we subject to the penalties of wish if we ask for a wish?
I mean, isn't
No,
this-
he's making the wish for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to get that from other DMs as well.
Yeah. So basically, you get what is this? One wish within his power or a piece of knowledge he knows. Insight into a problem or assistance at a later time are your choices.
Oh,
That's a pretty good one, too. This is
assistance
about
at a
right.
later time might be useful.
Well, we
let's-
have to be alive to take advantage of it. So get something we can use now.
How
Tip
long
the
does
scales.
that one use of revivify last?
Till the end of the act.
No.
It's gonna end soon.
Yeah, so
Um,
we can't you know.
I mean,
Uh,
I've got
okay,
Revivify.
fine.
We could ask him
Yeah,
how
we
I
have a
could
cleric.
make my Revivify work. And
Yeah, true resurrection, revivify.
Hmm.
Actually,
That's actually not
can we just
a bad
change?
idea because
Let's give Inbars the power of life, dude. And
Yeah.
death.
You would have a lot of power in the Shadelands if you could bring people back to life.
Is it-
but that would be affecting the rules of the Shadelands, and that might be a bit much for him.
Do we want a boost, or do we want something physical, or do we want like support, like political support? Do we want like a
We could all get a level
honestly,
of Warlock.
I'm
I'm good.
Good.
I
We could all-
Icarus carefully looks away.
I would actually prefer a level in Rogue personally.
Yeah, I bet you would.
I'm leaning towards
It
just
would give me.
holding the favor till later. Just
Yeah, I
holding
think
the
we
wish
hold
till later because
yeah,
things are gonna get worse.
they are. But yeah, if I get Rogue, if I get a level of Rogue, I get the thing where I can't roll lower than a 10 anymore. And now I can be exhausted forever.
I would recommend that we get a majority support right now, just so we can go into the next phase with more breathing space. But
Wait, he can
if
affect
you two
minds.
if you two think that, then Invar is up to you guys
Ooh.
to break this up.
That is a good point, though.
We might as well get a head start and get basically vast.
Yeah, the political backing is probably a better immediate result.
Yeah.
because we honestly don't know what
If-
to expect later. It
If
could
he
be a
can
lot of things.
affect minds, could he subtly change everyone's mind to want to back?
I think
Bait?
hitting everybody with it might be suspicious as fuck.
Right. Let's just get majority.
Yeah.
And just pick the allies that we want. So, which of the allies do we want to just favor favor and support us?
I mean, he probably has a lot of favors that owed him. He could just call.
And then I'm also including the patrons too. So, the patrons that we couldn't get or that we want to get, we could also get here. I know. I mean, I'm assuming this is my character assuming. So,
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll go ahead and just target the factions.
So what you do know is that section of the court is over. So
Ah,
the support has
okay.
already been given where it's going to go.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Oh,
Then in that case, we should probably just hold on to this for
Yeah,
a
let's
later
just
date.
hold on to it.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I
And
will-
he pulls up. He walks over, and he's affecting reality, but you're not.
Mhm.
He pulls up the symbol of his, and he walks over and grabs the other symbol from Ulka Resh and fuses them into one. It's the same symbol, and he hands it to you, Icarus. You now have an item called the Stranger's Stage.
I thought you were gonna say something.
No, it's not the Stranger's Danger, all right? Or whatever else you were gonna think
Yeah,
up,
never mind.
you
Never mind.
pervert.
Correct.
Anyway,
No.
he offers you each a boon, a minor one. Should you choose to accept, and leaves you with a resounding phrase of, "My brother and sisters are coming from the stars. Perform your final act when it is time."
What colors are they? Is there a
And-
red one?
As that happens, you all are sucked back into your bodies and find yourself standing or sitting on the
Yeah.
floor. And the stranger is gone, and Dorian and everyone else is just like, they finally all let out a collective sigh of relief. And with that, Dorian says, "Court is over. As I said, you're all guests here. My servants will show you to your rooms, those of you that wish to stay. And as I said, first light, we march on the Scarlet Hearth." And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Oof.
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a
And everyone, if
wonderful
you
evening.
enjoyed this particular brand of insanity, check out the Compendium of the Absurd.
Mhm.
Absurd Compendiums, available on sale on Ko-Fi in digital format and physical on DriveThruRPG. I don't know
So
why I
keep
did
an eye
that.
out
I
for
should
his
apologize to
Kickstarter.
everyone. That was fucking terrible. Yeah, I'm still waiting on my fucking employee identification number to be put in the system so I can finally get the shit set up for the fucking Kickstarter. But yeah,
And if
hopefully.
you thought this session was crazy, you should see the stuff that's in that Kickstarter.
It's so fucked. Bye, everyone.
Bye.